Mm. What's going on, family? Mm. How beautiful was your day? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on now. How you feeling? How you feeling? I'm having a little breakfast. So I'm not a coffee person, right? But guess what? Here, I like the coffee because they make it with coconut milk. It's so good. And but the funny thing is, they when they send it to you, they make sure not one drop is spilled. They got this thing. It's like a fight. Like it's like Fort Knox to get your coffee. So once in a while, I treat myself to some. It's so delicious. So delicious. So delicious. How are you, family? How are you, family? What's going on? Hope you are smiling and had a great day. And give everyone some time to jump on. Mm-hmm. I was just listening to my feel good playlist. Hmm. I must share it with you, right? Hmm. And actually, I'm going to create another playlist um, just for those who are signing up for the retreat because I need, like I said, I need that energy. I want you to come in with like reprogrammed, right? Feeling good, feeling right. Uh, how am I talking to you without the headphones in? No home training. Like school in the summertime, no class. Making my own self laugh. What's going on, family? Welcome, 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 welcome. I'm here telling you all about my copy. Copy, Kopi. That's how you say coffee in Indonesian Bahasa. What I was saying was they send it to you, and it's like, look how they taped it down with masking tape. Like, none of it spills. None. Zero, zip, nada. I've seen people, because I'm not a coffee drinker per se, but I've seen people get coffee and it's all drippy and all over the place. Mm, happy, happy. What's going on, people? So, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go on Facebook and I'm gonna see where my people at. And Instagram, where my people at? Everybody jump on YouTube, please, please, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for everyone that has been hanging out with me thus far. I think we're up to day 6 of my 30-day challenge, which I'm so proud of myself for. Yeah, yeah, girl, you. Like, I am proud of myself for being so fastidious about keeping this schedule because it sort of is interfering with my yoga Sunday schedule. So on Sundays, I might have to come a little later or do it before I go to yoga because yeah, my yoga is from 9:30 9:30 to 11 on Sundays. So I kind of, I love my yoga. It sets me right. Today I was in the mirror. I was like, my abs are abbing. It's like I was in the mirror, checking them out, moving them, isolating them, doing oh. Yeah, this yoga is working out. I bought a 12 pass, like a 12 class pass. And the thing about being here in Bali is that to take care of yourself, it is affordable. I never, ever will disrespect this place and say that things are cheap. Nothing is cheap because I feel like the word cheap denotes of lesser quality, and that's not what this is. Um, Bali is it just, whew, it offers you so much, so much, so much, so much. It's wonderful. You don't feel like you are receiving anything inferior. You feel like you've upgraded your life by the things that you are able to take part in, what you're able to expose yourself to. Like, I can afford to have um, massage treatments regularly. It doesn't have to be, what it has been. Um, Either for me, uh, to receive massage therapy treatments in New York, it has been I've had to trade with people, or I've had to come out of pocket and honor my colleagues, and you know, and I'm not going to dishonor them. I do not ask for discounts because I honor all the books they read, all the classes they took, all the experience that they have. So I don't do that. So I'm paying upwards of $200 for a 90-minute massage because that's what my body requires. But here it's a lot more affordable, and um, it helps to keep you healthy. I mean, I had a cold, and my cold went, it was gone in 3 days, and I attribute that to getting reflexology. And yeah, it's great. So let's see who's on. Because we gotta talk. But you know that eclipse, yeah, the solar eclipse is coming. You ready? It's nothing to be afraid of. Just position yourself. You know, there's a sister who I revere. She is a very wise woman and well versed in planetary things, and numerology. I can't Mercury retrograde if you don't get out my mouth. Numerology. Said it. I'm winning. It's like 2 days. I have not been able to say numerology. Just when I get ready to celebrate, it's like, no, you really can't say it. Mercury retrograde. So that is something that can affect our communication and everything like that. But anyway, so there's a sister named Aquarius Maximus, and she is a leader in the community of spirituality and cardology in particular, and also she's also a leader in. I believe she is the first person of color to have a cryptocurrency. It's called the Guap coin, and she's a phenomenal person that uses her gifts to serve. So anyway, she was saying that she was listening to no, not she was listening. She was sharing her thoughts and insights on what this is and how we need to position ourselves. How will we? I'm not going to say we need, but how we would best serve ourselves and those around us. How to navigate ourselves and position ourselves during this very, very historical time um, on the planet. So, um, a lot of people I understand are looking at this through maybe somewhat of a fearful lens, and it's not necessary. The word that she used, which I think was more appropriate, was to revere. There's a difference between fear and revere. And I would love for someone to jump on and share with me what they understand, what their understanding or understanding is of revering something versus fearing something. Because it all ties into how you navigate yourself, how you position yourself and your family, and how you interact with those around you during all these planetary shifts. So it's not even just the fact that there's a solar eclipse. It's a fact that you have other planets that are also um, taking on certain positions that are important and vital in the way that we experience things here on this planet. Gravity, She did a live last night, and she had another sister guest on, and it was really impactful and very informational. And you did not walk away from it if you, um, I don't know, I don't know, you didn't need to walk away from it um, with a fearful posture. Instead, you could walk away from it with like being advised, cautioned. hmm she really gave some great tips about her name's Aquarius Maximus, and you can follow her on Instagram. She, like I said, she really laid some things down that um, we would be well served. Like, it's not a day to be out playing, it's going to be a lot of mental imbalance because we as Aries, so, this is Aries season for me. My birthday just passed. Um, And Aries, the type of people Aries are, we're fire, we're fire. Hey, welcome, welcome. Let's see who jumped on. I see the numbers going up, but I can't tell where. Let's see. If you can jump in, let's see if I can find out where the comments are. Mm, let's see. I see somebody on, but I can't see. I see people on, but I can't. Let me look on Facebook. Okay, Vivian's Door and Nahu. Welcome. Thank you for joining. So, I was talking about my name is Cherie. If you've never been here, thank you for being here. This is this is just a place for you to settle in, to end your evening. And at the end of the conversations that we have, I do a meditation to kind of settle you in so that you can use your dream space for full restoration and information. Yeah, so your mind is nice and clear, your body's nice and settled, and you can just get the information that you need to help you in your dream space. Hey, Bernie, what's going on, beautiful? Thank you, beautiful spirits, for being here with me today. Yeah, so I was talking about the um, the um, the eclipse, and you can listen to a lot of people, but there is a sense of urgency. There is a sense of that you really need to look at this thing as an event. Like, take it seriously. Don't, because think about it. You don't have to believe in something in order to be affected by it, right? You don't have to believe in something for you to be affected by it. But there's no denying the things that are happening around you. You are paying attention to world events and things like that, and you are aware. So having that level of awareness is enough. You know how to position yourself. You see what's happening. You know that there's some type of um, caution that you need to be exhibiting in this space. It's not a time to. So think about what an eclipse is, right? You have the Earth, you have the Moon, and then you have the Sun. So you know how important the Sun is. Like, there would be nothing without the Sun, right? Like, none of this, none of me, none of us. We all depend. Nothing can grow, nothing can flourish without the Sun. So to be without the Sun for any period of time, a millisecond, 1 second, it has an effect. It's a serious thing. And with it being happening in this Aries season, where Aries, because each astrological sign, um, well, if you don't know, each astrological sign deals with a different part of the body, and with Aries, it's the head. So you know what that means, right? We're going to be seeing people feeling very imbalanced. That it's going to be quite evident. And also there's solar flares that have been happening. You really need to check out Aquarius Maximus's um, conversation last night. It was just everything. She's she's incredible. And I listen to her, and I also have my own cardology readings. I've started to study cardology ever since no, actually, it's going to be almost 2 years that I've been studying cardology. I'm very shy to share what I know because I'm still learning. But when I tell you that this is not a time to be, um, this is a time to cocoon. It's a time to be to yourself. If you can be more to yourself and your thoughts, write them down and deal with them. They can't kill you, they can't hurt you. It's all these things are going to be coming up for us mentally so that we can deal with them and then finally release them and then come out on the other side and see the sun again. But days coming leading up to the solar eclipse, and also um, days so it's like usually 3 days to the eclipse and then 3 days after. That's like where we start feeling a little wonky, because we're still in the energy of it. So just know that, these things are happening. And I would be very interested to find out, what is it? How are you feeling during this period? What's going on with you? Bernie, how are you feeling? How is this affecting you? Are you dreaming? Excuse me, what are your dreams like right now? Please put it in the chat. I'll jump one over to Instagram so that I can read it, because I can't seem to read it um, here on StreamYard. I don't know why. Let me hit show. Viewer live. Okay, here we go. Live viewer comments show up on StreamYard. There's an example to click on the comments. Click on a comment to show it on screen. Okay, cool. So I'm using StreamYard, and I'm like, okay, so let me see the comments, because we need to talk about this. I want my loved ones, if you're here, you're one of my loved ones, and I want you to be ready as you can be. And, um, you know, there are things going on with communications. Travel can be, impacted. So why not just be still if you can? Why not? And you really, and things to support also, as things to support your nervous system, because you might feel a heightened sense of anxiety. When I heard that, I was like, oh, I stopped taking my ashwagandha. Let me re up my ashwagandha. So this morning, as part of my supplements, I took a spoonful of ashwagandha. I need my nervous system to be like easy, because I'm not trying to pop off on people. And then, you know, I'm not, I'm Aries fire, but um, I know how to cultivate my fire. And it's taken a long time. I used to burn, boy. I used to scorch, but don't do that anymore, because I realize um, the detriment to myself and also to others. And I don't want to do that. I don't need to do that. It's not a use of my fire. I have other ways to use my fire. And you can use fire you don't think about fire, right? You can use it to heat something up. You can use it to to warm something, or you can just burn a place down like to ash. So learning to use my fire, succinctly is very important. And in this, as we're moving through this time frame, we need to really be thinking about how are we how is the how is the heat, the fire of Aries, the aggressiveness of Mars, because that's Mars is the planet that rules Aries. How is that affecting you? I'm gonna pop over to Instagram and see where the people at. You're having pretty crazy dreams, to be honest. I'm doing a lot of reflecting lately. Oh, cool, Bernie. Bernie, if you could jump over into um and everyone else that is here, if you could do me a favor and jump into YouTube so that we could really talk, because I can't really see the comments here. My YouTube channel someday became today. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Um, I am having an upcoming retreat in October of 2025, and it is. Let me put it over here. It is going to be happening, taking place here in Bali. Bali. We Bali is a magical place. Bali, Indonesia. Yes. And we are going to have the most, it is my prayer, my hope to have you render yourself unrecognizable after the retreat. Like you don't even know yourself, like the old you exited somewhere when you weren't looking during the retreat, and there is a new you that is ready to make your someday become today. Excuse me. Here it is. I'm going to put it. I hope you can see it in the chat. Let's see if you can see it in the chat. I hope so. Oh, it came out on YouTube. Let's see. What if I do that here? I'm going to try it here. So, being that you're having these vivid dreams, right? Um, are you writing them down? Um, how are you interacting with them, Bernie? How's that working? How are you interfacing with that? And anyone else? Is anyone else having a similar experience? Oop. Uh-oh, what did I do? Okay. Let me see. It is okay. I'm still live on Instagram. I don't know how this anyway, don't even worry about it. So I'm wondering how are you working with this energy? What are you observing? Besides of course the earthquake and the bridge collapse. Like how are you dealing with this existence right now? And are you looking at it as coincidental, or are you acknowledging that it's something? Are you like how are you dealing with it? I would love to know. I would really love to know because for me, um, I am having dreams, and they are very vivid, and I'm writing a lot. I find myself writing a lot. It's important for me to, because I'm like, it's almost like things are coming up that are begging me to move on from, so that I feel like the message that I'm getting for myself is I am being asked to release things, thoughts, and like prescriptions of yesteryear in order for me to fully be used in the way that I was intended to be used on this plane for this lifetime. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like we are all given the breath of life for a reason. You know that. We're not just here taking up space. We're not just a product of some hot and heavy lovemaking one night. Like, it's bigger than that, you know. Although I would love to believe that we were all created in love, and we have that purpose of um, having an effect on each other's lives. So I feel like the things that I need to release, the thoughts, all the things that were given to you on your life's journey. There are some of them that cannot go further than like it. Like you just can't take another. I can't. I'm not going to be allowed to take one more step with these thoughts if I'm going to be of full use to the universe. Does that make sense to you? So maybe you could think about what it is that you would be well served to release. What needs to be eclipsed in your life? What thought, deed, or emotion needs to be eclipsed, right? What could it be? What could it be? And it's like, it's very apparent if you just take a moment and like pay attention to it, you'll be able to see what it is. It'll come up for you. Just sit with yourself. I feel that sometimes our lives are so busy and they're pulling us in so many directions. You know, you're pouring out into your work life. If you have a business, you're pouring into your business. If you have a family, you're pouring into your family. And it's like you're getting a slither. And in that slither, it's not enough time for you to really pay attention to your purpose, your great purpose for being here. And that's really important. This life that we're living right now is so different than any life we've ever known. And we got to start acting like it, right? Like things have really changed. That Nokia phone you used, like that first flip phone, it don't work here. It don't work here. So we gotta like upgrade ourselves, and we have to allow for that upgrade to happen. And we don't have to be fearful in it, but we do have to respect that it is happening and that it's going to require some self-control and some internal thought. And even if, again, like, because everyone has a different belief system and they're all to be respected, absolutely. And like I said, you don't have to understand something in order to be affected by it. So as we move through this eclipse, you don't even have to know what planet is squaring, trining, or any of those terms used in astrology. You don't have to know those things. Even if you were just twiddling your thumb somewhere and didn't know that there was going to be a solar eclipse, but you do have a sense of feeling. There is a sense of connectedness that is present in all of us. And you can feel, you have, if nobody ever taught you about religion, how you should be, you would know innately because you are a human being and you are a part of this greater ecosystem. You know how to be, right? So just having that level of intuition is enough for you to tap in and to know and to observe what's going on around you without um, having someone tell you what is happening. You can feel what is happening. So, in that feeling, I ask for you to trust yourself. Trust yourself. And you have everything you need to move through this period. But just be willing to surrender and release things that no longer serve you. And just let things fall as they may. But don't involve yourself in other people's stuff right now. Like, bring it on home. Bring it on home. Like, be the CEO of Self Inc. Stay within yourself. You know, this is one of them oxygen mask times. And again, this is not. This is because I don't. The fear thing. It's not cool. It's not cool at all. It puts butterflies in your stomach, and it bothers your thinking, and it makes you nervous, and it disrupts your nervous system. And that's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to ask you to trust yourself, go within yourself, be more insular during this solar eclipse, observe more and say less. If you have to go outside, just stay focused. Just stay focused on you. Don't get into other people's things. Mind your business. Mind the business that pays you. Self. Okay? focus on yourself because you don't want to be a casualty in someone else's karma. I love um, what is her name? Aquarius Maximus said that don't be a casualty of someone else's karma. We all have our own individual karma that we need to take care of. You know what I mean? Like you don't want that for yourself. So just be really good to yourself and love yourself up. Pay attention to yourself in a way that you probably have never paid attention to yourself before. But just know this is a very big event, and you don't have to know and understand. You just have to be in it and intuitively trust yourself. Open yourself up to hearing your voice inside. You know, release yourself from the distractions and just let whatever is happening with that person and that person, let it be. Have faith that everything is in divine order. Nothing is happening out of order. Nothing. And with all that I've said, I want you to just stop for a moment and just close your eyes for a second and inhale a nice deep cleansing breath and then hold it and then exhale and just allow yourself to soften. And again, breathing in, really filling your lungs. Hold it and exhale. And as you exhale, see yourself like riding a surfboard, and you're like riding that surfboard easily towards land with that wave behind you. And just keep breathing. Find your breath. As we go through this solar eclipse, find your breath, connect to it. This is a time that we will be well served. I hate to say, I don't like to say you have to, but I just know how we can be well served. Just keep breathing. Stay connected to your breath. Beautiful. And what I like to do is just take you into a meditation a little sooner today. I usually wait like 10, 15 minutes before we end the live, but I really would like to offer you this sooner. So what I'd like you to do is just to close your eyes and settle into your bed. If you're in a chair, wherever you are, just connect with ease. Put yourself in a position of comfort. Can you do that? Give yourself that gift. You know you deserve it. Beautiful. Okay. Now, what I'd like you to do is to continue to breathe, closing your eyes. You can close your eyes and you're sitting back and you're relaxed and you're breathing in. Hold it and exhale. Fantastic. And allow your breathing to just take on a life of its own, not trying to control it, but just giving your lungs the opportunity to fully expand as much as they can, and allowing them to also empty to a place of depletion. And on your next inhale, I'd love for you to inhale peace, ease, faith, and self-love. And on your next exhale, you're releasing disharmony, disconnection, disbelief, anxiety. It's already all right. Again, inhaling peace, faith, gratitude, strength, and exhaling other people's thoughts, misguidedness, stress, fear. Beautiful. Breathing deeper and deeper, deeper and more deeply. Allowing your breath to guide you into a place where you know you can take refuge and be at ease. Allowing your body to soften and just melt in the full knowing that every part of you, your mind, your body, and your spirit are supported. Believing that you can obtain balance in your mind, faith in your spirit, and healing throughout every cell of your divine being. Breathing deeper and deeper, deeper and more deeply. Smiling, knowing that there is nothing that you will face that is not here to serve you. Smiling, knowing that you are loved and cared for by the universe with such magnitude, as though you were our only child. You are loved, cared for, and protected. You are loved, cared for, and protected. Use the word I. Say it to yourself. I am loved, cared for, and protected. saying to yourself, I am fully prepared for all that I encounter. Everything is divinely orchestrated. Every thought that I have is guided and will lead me into safe spaces, places, and situations. Breathing deeper and deeper, deeper and more deeply. Allowing the confirmations of light to encircle your beautiful body. Allowing this light to illuminate your path. It may seem dark, but your inner light shines bright and will lead you exactly where you need to be. You can see all the greatness that is before you. Your light is just that bright to guide you beyond the darkness of any eclipse. No matter what is meant to leave, smiling at the greater that is in the beyond and that awaits you. You are a favorited child of the universe. The love that flows through you is endless and unceasing. Smile and let that love flow through and to others in your mind. Send love to that person or persons who need it. That flow is unyielding inside of you, and it is abundant. Allow it to permeate and find its way to those you love. Seeing yourself in your mind's eye as a conduit of goodness and light. Smiling, knowing that in every breath that you take, you are being a wonderful conduit and a purposeful being of love and light. Breathing deeper and deeper, deeper and more deeply. Allowing goodness and light to rebalance any malformed cells in your body. Feel the electricity that rolls through you, that light that only the sun can provide. Allow it to warm and illuminate as it does. Feel the peace in knowing you are an infinite energy and you will forever be. Knowing that if there is lack in the present, that even that space is serving you so that you can see and believe and know that you have an unyielding inheritance. Abundance is yours. You replace your beliefs with strict knowings. You stand erect in the full light of the Most High, in the full knowing that you and all things connected to you are to be illuminated, and that old paradigms, prescriptions, thoughts, deeds, and actions that no longer serve the collective will be eclipsed. Take comfort in knowing a day like none other will be revealed to you, and that you are positioned to receive all that is luminous and great. You stand erect in the knowing that you are loved, cared for, and protected. All that is connected to you is loved, cared for, and protected. Everything you touch is loved, cared for, and protected. Breathing deeper and deeper, deeper and more deeply. Harnessing the full energy of love in this and every moment. And as you move into your dream space, you move into it with full assurance, knowing that everything is conspiring to support and guide you. Trust yourself. Trust love. And be who you need to be. As reciprocity for the gift of life. Now is the time for you to allow yourself to be fully expressed. Allow that internal activation to go through. Walk into the new you, your new existence, feeling faithful, assured, and stronger than you've ever been. Allow faith to expand within you to where there's no room for anything other than that to exist. You are an incredible being with beautiful thoughts and divine actions. Be who you are created to be. It's time. It's time. It's time. And so it is. And so shall it forever be. Inhale a nice deep cleansing breath. Breathing in. Hold it. And exhale. Beautiful. And again. Breathing in. Hold it. And exhale. One last time. Breathing in. Hold it. And exhale. And gently flow into your dream space with love unyielding. Namaste. I hope that you can take this moment to wiggle your toes, your fingers and nose, and slowly come back to a place of consciousness. And just observe how you feel. Observe what divine messages come up for you. And you can just lift your eyes to a slow gaze, a slight gaze. gonna be all right. I cannot wait. You know, time moves so quickly, and before you know it, many of you will be joining me here in Bali for my retreat, where we will go to water purification temples and waterfalls and enjoy delicious fruits straight off of trees and commune with nature in a way that is going to astound you and bring greater joy to your heart. I look forward to seeing you here in Bali in October of 2025. And I thank you so much for being here with me today, because time is a very, very special commodity. It is something that is priceless. You can't get it back. And that you chose to be here within earshot of my voice and to watch this video, whether you're watching it on replay or you're here with me live. I thank you. I honor you. I honor your existence. I honor your existence. I honor your existence. Thank you for choosing to be here on this timeline with me and offering your priceless commodity of time to me and sharing it with me. So I thank you. If you would like to see more videos and things of me, what's happening with me here in Bali, please join my YouTube channel. Someday became today. It's SUM, like the totality of my days, became the number 2 day on YouTube. Thank you so much. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow and having the honor of tucking you in and easing you into your restorative and informational dream space. All right? Take good care, beautiful ones. Much love.